All right. Oh, it is hot. So, Distrokid approached me about wanting to share my experience using their platform, which I'm happy to do because I've used it and I love it. And I'm here to tell you about it. There are a lot of distribution services out there, and I've used a couple, but I really like Distrokid, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. So if you're familiar with this channel already, you might know I'm a producer, songwriter, singer. I play piano, and I'm independent, so it just means it's a lot of me. And I think if you are an independent artist and you're looking to release your music, you're gonna need a distribution service in order to get your stuff into places like iTunes and Amazon, and Spotify and all the places where people stream music nowadays. And so DistroKid is one of those things. It's a distribution service. It will allow you to take your finished songs and get them into those digital retailers. I've used them for a couple of singles of mine, and there's a couple of features of their service that I really, really like, and I'll tell you about. And yeah, I've been using them to release my stuff independently. And if you're an independent artist, and or if you have been writing songs and you're thinking about how do I get stuff into the big boy streaming places, DistroKid will help you do that. It's a pretty daunting process to release the music you've been working on, and I know when I was starting to approach that, I just wanted to get as much information about how to do that as possible, and I just went to like every person I knew who'd self-released and be like, how do you do it? How is your stuff in iTunes? How do you pre-save your singles? All that stuff. And anyway, so I'm just going to be that person to you. I like to be the friend that you want to ask all the questions to, and I'm going to try and answer them before you even ask. So you've mixed and mastered your stuff, and you then want it to get into, let's say, like Spotify. So you go to DistroKid, you can upload your song, and then it just gets put into Spotify's library. But not only that, there are features that DistroKid has that allows you to do stuff like pre-saving. So pre-saving is when you have a scheduled single. Let's say it's May in Boston, and you're sweating so goddamn much right now, and you are going to release a song in the fall. And first of all, why would you want to do that? So if you plan your release far in advance, it allows you to do a couple things. It allows for people to pre-save your single so you can promote it, and you can say, oh, I've got this single coming out in a couple weeks, couple months, and when it comes out, save the single in your Spotify or iTunes or whatever streaming you use, and then the week it comes out, all of the people who save it stream it at the same time. That's helpful, as I understand it, for stuff like your charting. If you're ever going to get like on like the Heat Seekers chart or any kind of whatever chart, those first weeks of listens are super important, and people who pre-save it can help with like boosting the listens you get in that first week. The other thing that's great about DistroKid is when you've put your song to be released, it also allows it to be eligible for editorial playlists. So on Spotify, if you're like, how do people get on like the chill out vibes Spotify playlist, the editor playlist, not the user ones, they will look through songs that are to be released sometimes, and they'll put songs of those into those playlists. So all that to say, if you use DistroKid, you can upload your single today in May in Unbearable Heat in Boston, and in 3 months when it drops, you'll have that amount of time to have people pre-save it with your pre-save link, and then you can also have it be eligible from the editors on Spotify to like comb through and go, oh, this is a cool song, we'll put it in our playlist. So that's why I've liked using it. I hadn't done any of those features in the other distribution service I used before DistroKid, and I really like that. I didn't get on those Spotify playlists, but there's always next time, and it was nice to know that I could like be considered for that kind of stuff. And it was a nice way to promote the single. I think all of us feel like, there's so much noise and people who are releasing stuff all the time, so many independent artists, and like, how do we do things that help us be visible? And being able to like go, hey, this is my song, it's coming out soon, save it, and like, let's help it get heard by as many people. That's a nice like way to like get your fans get behind you and all that shit. So yeah, that's why I've really liked using Distrokid. I will keep using them. And if you are going to release a song of yours or an album or an EP or whatever we do these days, definitely check out Distrokid. Check out the VIP package, which allows you to like get which allows you to get the like check mark on Spotify, and like that stuff is always nice. But also the pre-saving, the like uploading your single to be released, that stuff is also there as well. The reason I keep mentioning how hot it is here is because I think the start of this video is me not being sweaty, and the end of this is gonna be me as a puddle. I turned the fan off so it doesn't get in the mic. So I just want that as context as to why I'm like physically disintegrating. So yeah, in summary, you got to get your songs into Spotify and iTunes, or well, you don't have to, but come on. I mean, that's our town square these days. That's where people are listening to our stuff. So if you're going to do that, you need distribution. You need a service to do that. You can't like go to Spotify and be like, take my song. You need a person. You need an in-between. Distrokid is that way to get things there. They have great other services that they have as a part of that. And they're my favorite one that I've worked with. And if you're thinking about doing it, there's a link in the description that's to the VIP Distrokid membership, and you get 7% off. I recommend it. I just used their VIP and I didn't get a little 7% off, so you get something that even I wasn't eligible for. And yeah, I just wanted to thank Distrokid for reaching out for sponsoring this. I've never been asked to be sponsored by anything, and this is a service I was already using, so easy choice for me. And I just wanted to ask you guys, what has your experience been like self-releasing? If you're independent, how have you gotten your music like out there? What distribution services have you guys used? Like, what was that experience like? I'd like to know more because I'm just one person. I just, ask the people I know about what they have done, and that's a good way to get information out there. So I would like to hear what you do. So tell me your deal. All right, full puddle over here. But yeah, good luck with releasing things in this insane pandemic time. And if you're gonna do it, I'd recommend checking out Distrokid, and you'll see me putting stuff out through there in the future, hopefully soon. And that's it. Stay safe. Call your mom. She probably wants to hear from you.